we'll be reviewing Sharesies. So unless you've been living under a rock, I'm pretty sure you would have heard about Sharesies. But I know there's a lot of information about Sharesies, but I thought as some person that has over 10 accounts and has used pretty much every investment platform out there, how Sharesies really stacks up, so that whether or not you can make the right decision whether or not Sharesies is the right platform for you. Because I truly believe Sharesies is not a one size fits all. It does fit a certain market, but we will talk about it in today's video. So what is Sharesies? Well, Sharesies was created back in 2017. They had a very simple philosophy, making it really easy for kiwis to invest into the stock market. Originally, this was just the NZX, but since then, they have really expanded into ETFs, US shares, Australian shares, and they seem to be expanding even more into other markets as well. And I love to see that this comes out of New Zealand. I know personally, back in the day, when I was setting up my own brokerage accounts in the US especially, I had to go through this large lengths. I had to send a physical letter, I had to do bank transfers and wire transfers, and I had to get on the phone and do all these verifications just to buy simple stocks such as like Facebook or Apple. It was really that difficult. And I love to see a platform out of New Zealand make it so easy that you can literally sign up with a few clicks of a button and verify yourself, and then from there invest into multiple markets. That is super awesome. So just a little bit about what they also offer. They also offer New Zealand X market depth. So what exactly is this? Well, this shows you like the buying and the selling, very similar to level 2. If you know anything about that, I will make a future video talking about level 2. They also allow auto invest, which basically means that you can keep on investing into the stocks that you want, or you can set up an auto payment thing, which basically means that it'll keep on putting the money into your account, and then from there you can go and invest into the stocks that you want manually. But one thing I really love about Sharesies, and I think that they should really get an award for this, because I personally have never seen a brokerage that actually supports kids accounts, at least not that I've seen, especially in New Zealand. And they have a really competitive model, and I will talk more about that as we go to the pricing tab. But very simple, just like any other brokerage firm, you do have 24/7 access to buy and sell stocks. You can track your investments at all time. It won't log you out. You won't have any of those problems, so don't worry about that. They have very low brokerage fees when it comes to buying shares, and this is very competitive, and I can honestly say that in full transparency, they do have really, really great fees. There's heaps of choices with over 5,000 companies across New Zealand, Australia, and the US. And they have really good customer support. I know personally I've used other platforms and they absolutely suck when it comes to, when you have an issue, you maybe have to sit on the phone for like 20 minutes. It's almost like calling a bank and waiting for ages. However, on Sharesies, they do have a live chat. I know personally I had a few issues when I first created my account, and they were able to sort that out straight away. So how do you start? Well, you can sign up. I'll leave a link below which you can check out. Full disclosure, that is a referral link. However, when you sign up with that link, you will get a free $5 into your account, and that will allow you to basically fast track your investing. With that $5, you can invest into Hallensteins or whatever stock that you really want to. It could be anything in the US market or the New Zealand market, so it's good. I love that they have a referral system, honestly. I think that that is a great incentive to actually encourage people more to get into the market, especially by getting free money. I mean, what's better than getting free money, right? So it's very simple to set up your thing. You can choose the amount once your money is in there, and you can set up automatic payments, and then from there, you pretty much start investing. But what will this cost? Will this really break your bank? Well, if we look at the pricing, it's very, very, very good. So they have a 0.5% for amounts invested up to $3,000, plus a 0.1% for amounts invested over $3,000. And here's an example. It shows you that, if you bought something, a company, for instance, for $6,000, just over $6,000, you'll have $18 in fees, and this will be the amount that you would have invested with. And then it shows you how your fees are comprised, and this table shows you an example. I'm not going to go into it because it's pretty self-explanatory. It also talks about the exchange fees as well as management fees and other fees. But honestly, these fees are really insignificant for what this platform actually has. So it has a blog in case you want to read more information and, you know, get your toes wet and learn more about investing. I certainly think that you should learn as much as you humanly can. You know, don't just trust a YouTuber like me or anyone out there. Really do your due diligence and learn everything about investing, because the stock market is dangerous as much as other people may say otherwise. You really need to invest what you're willing to lose. But I definitely think it's a good thing that a platform like this, especially in New Zealand, has pretty much mitigated that risk and made it super easy. And as I mentioned, there is a kid's way that you can set up, you know, and prepare like their prepare their accounts for the future. So that is really awesome. There's no subscription fees, so unlike the other accounts, there's literally no fees. So I love that they have this incorporated. And there's a gift tab here where you can basically go and, you know, buy gifts. And this can be like to top up your account anywhere between $5 and $2,000. So when you press login, you'll basically be greeted with a tab like this. And I'll just go to show you. So you basically log in and you'll be greeted like this. Now, this amount is huge, but don't worry, you can basically start off with any amount. As you can see, I've started off back here. If I go back to 5 years, I've started all the way down here, and I've just pretty much been investing over a period of time, and you can see how my portfolio has pretty much grown. Now, I've tested everything about Sharesies. I've tried the level 2. I've tried everything that you can possibly try on this platform. So I think I'm pretty well versed to actually talk about this. So on this platform, you can go here and you can press invest, and this talks about, you know, all the popular things that you have. So you have companies, ETFs, transport, healthcare, and from here you can pick, you know, whether or not you want to clear all, and you can focus on the market cap. You can filter this thing from here, and you can pick in the New Zealand market, the Australian market, the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, and so forth like this. When you invest into Sharesies, not really invest into Sharesies, more like transfer your money across. You basically can top up with your card. You can top up with a bank transfer. I personally top up with a bank transfer because I don't really mind, like, I have an automatic payment thing going through, so there's basically zero fees. However, when you top up with a card, there's a small transaction fee, so just something to keep in mind. And you can always withdraw at any time. You can also exchange your money, which is good to see that they have that as well. They also have gifts as well, and you can refer a friend. And then there's the settings, which basically talks about your personal details, your bank accounts, and so forth like this. So here's the add-on if you are interested in getting the New Zealand market depth about your account. I personally had this. I didn't really see much value in having this market depth because the weird thing about Sharesies is because of how easy it is, there's a little bit of a delay when it comes to actually investing your money. I know personally when I bought Hallensteins as an example, it was super difficult to actually read what was actually happening on Sharesies. So I literally just went on Yahoo Finance and I went on Google just to see what exactly was happening, and I couldn't really see the volume in general, so I just kept buying it because I believed in that company. Not to say you should buy Hallensteins or anything like that, I just really didn't see value in getting a market depth because New Zealand stocks don't really move significantly, so I didn't really see the point in actually getting this feature. But for some of you, this might be something worth looking at. So that is my review on Sharesies. I think it's a great platform. I think they've definitely made it really easy for Kiwis to actually get involved with the stock market, and I love to see how accessible this has actually been. You can log in through your phone. It is really simple. I have a full in-depth review as well as more information on our website, howtoinvest.co.nz. We'll be updating this regularly. I know we haven't really posted anything recently. That's just because we've been super busy, but we will get onto it and uploading more content on here. But that is our review on Sharesies. Are you using Sharesies? Let me know below. Write down, tell me, is Sharesies the best platform out there, or are there other platforms that you are using? Leave a comment, let me know, and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.